It's an NGD, new guitar day for me. It's the EVH Frankenstein, and we're going to give it a going over today, right here on GearGasms. Hi everybody, welcome to GearGasms. I'm your host, Alan Barnes. Today, I got to meet the EVH Frankenstein. And this guitar has a story. It's got quite a story, and I'm gonna share that story with you in just a second. But first, if you're new to the channel, I'd like to ask you to like and subscribe. This channel is kind of like being a diabetic in a candy store. Yeah, it looks sort of cool, but if you consume it, you might die. Celebrate mediocrity. And before we even get started in this, thanking my good friends at Earle Teat Music, not for sponsoring this video, but for, I bought it from them, through them. And that's the little story I want to get into. Now, I got the red, black, and white stripe series when it first came out, 2010 or something like that. Super early serial number. Now, eventually I did get the black and white one. I got it used on the old eBay, and I saved some cash on it, and I loved both of those guitars. I kept one in standard tuning and one in E-flat. Now, I'm at an age of my life where I'm trying to thin the herd a little bit. Less is more. But when this came out, I was like, oh, I also want it too, like 5 years ago. But I was like, oh, I've already got these other two. Just didn't seem worth it. Now, that brings me to the hitch of my story real quick. I could have sold it on reverb. You can do that all day long. I could probably maximize my gain on reverb, Facebook Marketplace, maybe. So with reverb, of course, you know what you're gonna get. You're gonna eat some on shipping. You're gonna get hit with fees. You're gonna get hit with a 1099. You're gonna possibly get hit with a buyer on the other end who finds a couple of uneven frets, and his tech says it's gonna be $150 to fix. No, he doesn't wanna send it back, but could you push $150 back? You know, reverb's gonna take his side, on and on and on. Don't want to deal with it. Point one, I didn't feel like dealing with all that crap, so I took them and I traded them in. They didn't have this in stock, but they could sure order it. It was about a week. I got it in a week. So, two things to remember. If you don't want to deal with all the sketchiness that's out there of trying to sell a guitar, don't forget about your local music store and doing a trade. Of course, you're going to get less than you would selling it outright, but you're not dealing with a whole lot of BS. And the cherry on top of this deal, Delaware, no sales tax. Now, this is going to be a normal demo. I'm just going to plug it into a variety of things, play some stuff, see how it sounds. But I would be remiss if I couldn't share the specs with you while we ooh and ah over some glorious B-roll. Of course, we all know this guitar. It's a basswood body. It's got the Wolfgang pickup. The neck pickup is dead. That switch thing in the middle don't do nothing. Just one volume with the word tone on the top, of course. All that striping, there is no gloss. You can see all that hand relicing is part of the reason why this, of course, comes at a much higher price point than the average stripe series. The neck is a quarter sawn maple EVH modified C-shape, bolt-on, 12 to 16 compound radius, maple fingerboard, of course, with black dots, 22 jumbo nickel frets, 25.5-inch scale length. Nut width is a 1.6875, and the nut material is a Floyd Rose locking. Bridge tailpiece down there is the Floyd Rose Special Double Locking Tremolo with a D-tuner. EVH branded tuners. Of course, they did roast that maple neck and give it sort of an aged look. Now, one thing I do want to note, that this guitar retails for 1 cent under $2,000. Come on, we'll just call it $2,000. No gig bag even. I don't want a case, but a gig bag? Come on, $2,000 guitar? Give me a gig bag, son. Let's plug it in and hear how it sounds. Alrighty, here's the deal. Obviously, we got this guitar. It's going through my pedal board into this Marshall. We're on the clean/crunch channel, crunch voice on the Marshall. Gain is at about 1 o'clock, a little past halfway, so it's not crazy. I don't have to show you tone control because there ain't none. Want to hear that neck pickup? Guy, it ain't hooked up. But right away, you hear that open, throaty. I'm in E flat in case you hadn't figured it out already. The guitar is too. Will it clean up? It will. Now, so far, we ain't just had nothing but plate reverb and this Marshall. Why don't we hear it with a little delay? Tube screamer before. Tube screamer after. Without it. You hear it come alive along with my extra string noise? You got it. When you push this wang a ding a dingy dang bar, you got to mean it. But yeah, that tube screamer. I'm playing it wrong. Something like that. We're on the high gain channel of the Marshall. I just wanted to come over here and see how it sounds. We're gonna get other places. Don't you worry. Gain's only like 11 o'clock. It's not even halfway up. Okay, so we're just gonna keep doing what we've been doing. I'm gonna make noise. If I change something radical, I'll let you know. I didn't bend that note any uglier than Ace sometimes does. Your lightning is all I need.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know, you tell me. Not how shitty I play it. Tell me if you think. Does it summon the ghost of King Edward? I just played Eruption. Pinch harmonics. Si, senor. Oh my goodness, we are on the red channel of the EVH, but let's chuff it. Nothing, it's just me and this amp. It's alive. In this kind of game, and the volume is not really that high, but I'm kind of so close to it. It's alive. Let's just scrunk it. Let's see what we get. Let's try and boost it. See how awful that gets. That's where the king of drive. Yeah, that tightened up pretty good. Tube screamer. Oh, Lord. That was Eddie as shit. I said that wrong. That was Edward as shit. Gotta clear my language a little bit here. Be more precise. What did we learn today? I learned something. I really expected the guitar to sound like dog shit when you turn the volume down at even medium gain, but it actually sounded fairly decent in the hands of a decent player. It would sound amazing. You're just gonna have to take my word for it. We also learned that even with a lowly made in Vietnam Marshall like the DSL, you could plug the Frankie into it, diddle your dials around a little bit and have that glory, glory, hallelujah moment. And finally we learned, in addition to that mid-crunch Marshall, it also played well with a high-gain Marshall, and it played equally well with a very, very high-gain EVH 5150 amp. Who'd have thunk it? Thanking my good friends at Earle Teat Music up in Delmar, Delaware. They didn't do a damn thing for me that they wouldn't do for you or any other customer. I implore you, do what you're gonna do with your used gear, get how you're gonna get your new gear, but always keep your local music store in mind. It can save you a lot of headaches and can put that brand new dream guitar in your hand a lot faster, and it creates jobs in the community. Shop local wherever you are. Once again, I thank you for the time that you spend with this channel. Please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. If you got a couple friends that have extremely low standards, they'll watch just about anything, GearGasms. And while the word GearGasms is sweetly still on your lips, that's the time to be thinking about clicking that merch link somewhere in the description of this video, and you can get amazing, splendiferous, sort of stale, not at all brand new GearGasms merch. It helps support the channel. Whatever you do in the next 7 days, don't tell Rick Savage about it. He looks like he shares the same plastic surgeon with Mickey Rourke. but play more guitar. Watch less of this and keep coming back here week after week for more GearGasms.